Alright, I know what you guys are gonna say. That I just made a video, you guys. I know. I just made a video. I just streamed. But I just thought maybe this would be a perfect time to mention about the myth seeds that you guys have learned throughout playing your Minecraft. Be advised, this happened whenever 2017. I was 17 years old. I started playing Minecraft for the first time. I had a boyfriend. I bought him Minecraft. I bought him permanent Minecraft, like actual Minecraft, like legitimately bought him a card with my grandma's help, of course. And this is whenever I was in school. We had open lane on. We were all playing together. We were playing a game. Um, we were doing like an SMP all in like in school, and we kind of um, nobody was trolling us because one, it was open lane for people who had mods. The mods that we were using was on Void's launcher because we were playing Crazy Craft at the time, 1.6.4. All of us were. A lot of us were doing that. Some don't have permanent Minecraft where they have like where they can actually play it, but they did either way. I don't know how they found out how find a way into it. Back in 1.6.4, there are a bunch of myths and a bunch of horror seeds and tons of creepypastas throughout the seeds that we were using. I made a seed that was super easy to remember. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a seed that I used a bunch for many of my videos. And we started to play Crazy Craft together. One of my friends said that they spotted strange eerie noises, and honestly, I felt like it was just the mobs, because a lot of times Minecraft does make a lot of creepy noises, and then you hear things throughout playing. A bunch of people, like even though one of these days we weren't playing with Crazy Craft, we played regular Minecraft. We went into a normal world and I opened up lane and a bunch of people actually joined, but never gave them creative mode. The only people I gave access to any type of like game mode was my boyfriend and our friends, of course, and at the same time they all were in survival, so was I. Um a lot of the people in my school actually come up to me in the cafeteria a bunch, said that they heard or seen something. I didn't believe them at first. I don't know what version we were on, but they thought they saw something. So again, I know what you guys are gonna say, like, oh, I just recorded, I just streamed Feed the Beast Monsters. Yes, I did. But I'm also gonna record this so I could test this out for you guys. Um, Back then there was a kid, or I, he's not a kid no more. There was this boy. I had a Gmail, and I still do. It's the same Gmail I used a bunch. He decided to, because he sees my videos, he saw one of my Minecraft videos where I was testing out seeds and testing out Minecraft worlds. In the description of the video was comment down below, tell me if you guys want to see more videos, and tell me if y'all had the same issues with y'all's world. Like if y'all are, you know, um, have the same experience. I even put my Gmail down below in my description as well. And the comments were crazy. One comment was from the boy himself. He literally said, "Hey, I emailed you my world, and I emailed you a video to watch. I so-called watched the video. I've seen everything from him seeing signs being placed telling him to get out of his base. Then he sent, it's a full-on video. It was like 50 minutes. It was a video of him doing stuff in his base, him telling me that he heard eerie noises, him having signs placed into his base telling him to get out, and it was like a few signs telling him to get out, and it was in like a red color. I don't know, because it's kind of weird because back then we didn't have that ability to tie dye or dye our signs, because that's now. And he tells me that when he was trying to fall asleep, he heard his front door open, which is towards his base where he can go in and outside, outside and inside. He said that his door, he heard his door open. I didn't think anything of it, but he gave me the map, and it was a compromise map. It literally says join at your own risk. So I joined at my own risk. I ended up removing some of my files, no, some of my saved Minecraft files, which is my worlds, because I didn't know if it was going to corrupt my worlds or not, but it did it. I joined in on the world, like I said, removed all of my worlds that I have. I joined the world that he gave me, and the first thing I noticed is that I'm placed inside of his base. I actually have items of his. I don't know how. Um, I'm inside of his base. I hear the noises. Then I go outside and I notice it's like a guardian. But mind you, back then we never had guardians because I don't know how that was possible because I was in 1.7.10 at the time. I wasn't in 1.12.2 at all. Um, I don't know if 1.7.10 had guardians. If they did, I must have like missed out. So when he gave me the map, I went in, heard the eerie noise, go outside. I see a guardian, and then the guardian left somehow, made its way back to deep land, deep ocean. And then once I got back into the house, I saw. I don't think I recorded it, but there was like a flash of like a flash of something on my screen, and I noticed that it was an elder guardian. Like I kept seeing that on my screen so many times, and he sat there and said the same thing, that it would never go away. And there is definitely no elder guardian underneath his base because he made his base on land. So how is that possible? Because he has a little bit of a lake, and it's not really a deep lake. It's a very tiny little lake that has a bunch of sand, and it's a very like shallow lake, no deep side. And I'm trying to figure out for myself, like maybe there's a guardian underneath. Nope, there wasn't. And then I go inside because he did say that he saw signs. I didn't see the signs at all, so when I went back inside, I didn't see it. Once nightfall happened, I went to sleep in his bed, and mind you, in my head, I thought maybe I would experience the same stuff this kid experienced. I did. I experienced the doors opening, and it freaked me the hell out. The signs appeared after I woke up, and which is kind of crazy because I opened tab as well, and nobody's in my world, and I didn't do open lane at all throughout my days. I actually did it all in school, and I was testing it out in school on my free day. So again, testing everything out during school days. But that was in the past. I'm learning, getting used to it. So it freaked me out, gave me the chills, made me realize that I should never test out anything spooky. But again, doing it now, and I'm gonna test some seeds out. So if you guys don't know, these are the current seeds that you can do and use. These are many of the Minecraft seeds, creepypastas you can actually try out. Do I recommend doing it? Hell no. But I think you will have a much of an experience to see if it's true or not. These are just myths and these are just creepypastas that do not exist. Though I have seen a bunch of videos where they do exist. Now, EyStreem made a video where he was testing out the same seeds that are on here. Each seed is something he tested out. Each of these are things that you test out with that has the creepypastas. And he opened up his tab. Nobody was on. It was just him, and it wasn't a server. It was single player, and he had nobody nearby to play with. So he literally started freaking out when he made his video. He literally saw something. I think it was like, I don't know what it was. At first I thought maybe it was like all the things you see here, but it was one in particular that really caught my eye the most that got him. and it was this one right here, the thing, that thing. Um, a very corrupt version of Steve, if you think about it. There's many of them, by the way. So we're gonna test these out ourselves. We're gonna test out as much as we can, and if we can't find one that is real, I will let you know. I also want to let you guys know on a little secret. I was a part of a server that had a video, and if you don't know just yet, you might know. It's called um, Along Came Josh. Along Came Josh makes these null attack videos. I was a part of one a null attack videos. My name on there was Midnight Moon 16. You probably will see it. It's attack on Ironhaven. Really good video. I'm gonna show you guys, but that's in another time. Also, I'm not reading my comments, so I can't really see, but this is really pissing me the fuck off. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't see the button to X out of that. Again, these are all the seeds I can do. I think the first one I'm going to do is I've tried Benny. I've actually tried the Benny one. Wasn't really a good idea because it actually is real. The Benny seed was hella real. I ended up going to the bathroom one day and I was streaming. This is when I was younger. This is when I found out about all the myth seeds, and this is like when I still had my, of course, like before I had my kid. And I was live streaming it. I was testing the seed out, and I went to the bathroom because I had to take a bath, and I also had to pee. But first I had to pee and then take a bath, and I didn't know it at the time because once I got back, my chat blew up. My comment section blew up saying like there was something in, near me. I didn't know what it was because I wasn't around. So once I came back, the chat blew up telling me like, they saw a person. So I don't know if they were playing with me or they were being honest because at the same time I'm really terrified to go back and test these things out. So I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna test one of these out real quick. These are all the ones I really want to try, but I think the one that I'm most excited to try would have been Herobrine. And I hear Herobrine is pretty much an old like in an older version. But I don't know. I think I could try one of these. Some of these don't have photos, so alright. Let's see what this one is. The Charlie one. Symbol. Charlie, hi everyone, my name is Henry. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, ever since Alpha. I was playing at the time when Herobrine first appeared. By the way, he was a part of Minecraft before they removed him. So just letting you guys know he was a part of Minecraft. I remember I was even afraid to play because of him. The fact is that a very strange case happened to me recently. This is from somebody. I was just surviving in my solitary world. I really needed the diamond, so I decided to go to the cave. I was hoping there would be some monsters in the cave, but I also mined other resources besides diamonds because I would have used them too. I lit up the cave a little bit, extracted various ores such as coal and iron, decided not to forget about them because they will also be useful to me. After a little walking around the cave, I was lucky. I found an abandoned mine. I thought there must be something interesting in it, so I made a lot of torches for lighting, as it was quite dark in the mine. While I was walking around the mine, I was surprised by one thing. There was not a single hostile mob. Although the mine was dark enough for them to appear, well, in principle, it was good for me. So I did not wait and continued my research. There was a long tunnel ahead of me, and I decided to light it up. From that moment on, Mystixium begins. As I was setting the torches along the tunnel, it suddenly went dark. I looked back and the torches I had been setting were gone. Surprised, I didn't understand how this could be. I started setting up the torches again, and then when I put down the torch and went some distance away to put up another one, how that torch disappeared right before my eyes, and then the other torches that were behind it. I was just shocked. I didn't understand what was going on here. I looked around the cave a little more. Nothing happened. Then I ignored it, mistaking it for a bug. Then continued mining the ores. I found a lot of gold and iron, and I mined it all. And then something happened that really fucked me up. When I was mining for gold and iron, gas cry rang out sharply. No, you know when they do damage to gas, he lets out a scream. And that's exactly the kind of scream that was heard at that moment. I didn't understand how a gas could make a sound in the normal world. Haven't even built a portal yet, so where did it come from? I felt uneasy after that. I couldn't understand it. Where did my torches start? When did my torches start disappearing? I don't know. He's got bad grammar though. What was that cry? It all made me uneasy, so I started covering everything quickly again. Then I came across a third oddity. Found a strange tunnel that was lit by red torches. But the most terrible thing was in the tunnel itself. At the end of it stood a strange silhouette. Who was this? Because of the darkness, I couldn't see him. But I noticed that his face was completely black, and he had two white eyes without pupils. I wanted to go to him, but then the blindness effect abruptly superimposed on me. Instantly disappeared. Went back into the tunnel. Where did he go? The strange figure was no longer there. It was very strange. I came out of the tunnel and wanted to find this strange creature, and then the blindness effect came back on me. I couldn't see anything in front of me now. I just ran around the cave, not knowing where to run. I wanted to get out of this damn mine and go back up. I ran forward. There was a web ahead. I ran back. Then I had another nausea effect. Everything began to swim before my eyes. It was no longer possible to play. And then it appeared. The same thing I'd seen in the tunnel just ran out at me. And when they ran up to me at point blank range, then I just hung up Minecraft. This must be the photo, by the way. But what version? Because it doesn't tell you. Oh, this is a photo. I don't understand what it was. Why did the torches start disappearing? What was this cry? And most importantly, who was it? We're going to zoom in on this photo real quick. It looks like they're using a newer version, which I'm suspecting would be the version that we are currently in, that would give us that ability to have that side piece, that side portion, which is where our shield would go. So I'm guessing this version here is something he's using. I gotta figure this out. I'm pretty certain that this seed here is the most haunted. But again, like I don't know. Some people actually might have friends. So I don't know if Henry is there. I was able to get the seed of this row. Here's the seed itself. And it's a negative, by the way. So thank you for listening to my story. Henry. Alright, dude. Well, we're gonna test out your map. We're gonna test out everything. We're gonna test your theory. See if it's true. See if it's false. If it's cap or fact. Fact or cap. It depends on how I feel. I seriously doubt it's gonna work. So I'm believing any type of version can work at this point. Because if you don't know, we'll have that ability with the shield on any version, which is any type of Minecraft. But I think the Minecraft that we'll have to use the most is like a lower version, and I'm pretty certain that would have been 1.12.2. Because a lot of times it could be the lower versions too. Alright, let's try just 18, see how this goes. Correction, no, because back then we had the alright, let's get this in. We're gonna try this out on 1.12.2. See if we can find him in this version. If you can't find him in this version, it's possible that he might be in the upper version. But 1.12.2 has always been a version that we always use throughout any of the videos. And before you guys ask, how is this gonna work out for me and how this benefits for my freaking like experience? Mind you, I've experienced a bunch of this, so yeah, we're gonna see how this goes if we can get this done. Okay. 1.2.2. Our world, our world. Yep. So let's try this out for you guys. We're gonna try this out. We did it. Put it in. Take off this. Take off the bobbing. Alright. So we spawn here. And mind you, back then we really didn't have, well, we do have the shield portion, but again, I don't think the shield was a part of this. Yes, it was a part of this version too. So he said he spawned in an area. I don't think he mentioned this, but he said he was in a cave system. Never said which cave. I think it could be any sort of cave. He said there was barely any mob spawning. Though I do see something very odd. I do see a mob. I do see this thing right here. This one's at the top. There is a whole thing right there. So far, everything seems good. I mean, I don't see nothing out of the ordinary through this game. Um, should I be concerned that there is something out of the ordinary? No, I don't see nothing. I'm. Again, don't see nothing out of the ordinary except for that and what was back in the mine and the cave. That was out of the ordinary. Let's pretend that we're Henry and we're like in survival mode, but I'm in creative, so I don't think it's gonna like work for me because I'm in creative mode. But let's pretend that we're Henry. We're going to a mine. We're going to a mine. Let's Let's grab some torches, okay? Let's grab 64 torches. And we're in the mine, right? We're in the mine. There's holes everywhere. We're placing torches all over. Placing torches. But we get stumped because there's a top part. So let's go this way. It'd be better. So we're Henry. We're placing torches. And again, stumped. So we're gonna dig in. And we're gonna go down. And we're gonna see if we can find diamonds. So we're Henry. And we're just digging down, trying to find diamonds. Alright, if you want to know what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a trick. Put on your subtitles, okay? That way you know if there is something up. So, we're Henry, we're mining, we don't see no diamonds, but we do see a bunch of iron and a bunch of coal. Like, oh, we got coal. Yep. And we'll make it towards the very end. And we made it to another cave. And then we find iron. No, not iron. Some gold. And again, mobs are spawning for me, so I don't know. Yeah, so mobs spawn. Keep digging. Close this area up for myself. We found gold. We're digging down to find some diamond. Don't find no diamonds. Everything seems good. Oh, my bad. So I don't think I see anything out of the ordinary just yet. So maybe if I like torches. I'm hitting. There is a ravine right here. So I made it as far as I can. So really, I'm surprised that I didn't see anything. Is it fact or cap? I'd say let me continuously figure this out myself, and let me continuously like discover, because it might be true, because according to Henry, he saw something. I don't know what version. But I know for a fact in some versions, some mobs, some myths, creepypastas are known to be spotted throughout the maps. That must be the mobs. So as far as I know, I went to a cave, did some did some scavenging, did a lot of like looking around. I didn't see nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't see my torches go disappear. Did I see a person? No, I did not. But again, I wanted to discover it to see if maybe if it was true. I'm gonna continue looking around just to be sure that there is definitely nothing out of the ordinary, because if it was me, I probably would be afraid, because if I was a kid, it that would startle me, and I'm not a kid. So I learned a lot about playing Minecraft and having like spooky creepypastas appear in my world before I did all the mod showcases like Sky Does Minecraft did, like showcasing creepypastas. Before I was able to download the creepypastas, I experienced a bunch of like horrendous mobs appear, like Herobrine and Null and Entity 303. There's a bunch of things in this, like in Minecraft, before they remove Herobrine himself. Things you need to really look out for. And in general, if you like have something spooky happen in your world, just be sure you record that, and don't just send a screenshot of it. You need to record it, because then you get that help that you need through Minecraft. So, as far as I know, I don't see anything out of the ordinary except for that flower that was standing up on its own. That was out of the ordinary. I don't know if he saw a village whenever he was going around, but I found a village. Ooh. Um. Um. All right. So considering how we couldn't figure it all out, seeing how there's nothing here, it is Cap. So this is Cap. Nothing scary. Just the normal world in Minecraft. Should I test it out in other versions? I should, but as far as I know, it's not in this version, and I'm pretty certain that it probably will not be in any of the versions. So, Cap. I'm gonna go test out some um more creepypasta stuff. Alright. So the next one is, we already did Charlie. The next one is, I need to find it. I want to try it. I want to see. The corrupted seed. Let's try this one out. See what we can find. Uh, this is before. Hold on. This is old version. I realized that the seed. I don't think I might. I don't know if I want to try it, because I don't want my Minecraft to be corrupted. Um, there is one here, Giant Alex. Giant Alex has always been spotted on 1.12.2, 1.12.2. So this is the one that we can test out, because we are on 1.12.2. Um, should I need Optifine is a big question, because I've never used it when I played this. You guys may ask me this, but I think it's on peaceful mode. Is it on peaceful mode? Hold on. It never really said when you do it. So hold on. Before I even do this, let's go to video settings. I don't have the fog distance, but I'm pretty certain. Mm, okay, I think it'd be better if I did this on CurseForge. So give me a minute as I set this up. Because I need Optifine apparently from what I'm seeing. Okay, so I need Optifine. And I don't have that. So I gotta find Optifine for 1.12. 1.12.2. Create. What version was it? 1.12.2. And now we just need Optifine. Optifine? I need Optifine. So I'm gonna grab Optifine for myself and so forth. So we need to grab it for 1.12.2. More. I need Optifine. There's definitely none related to this one. But I guess we can download one that we know. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. So let's download this. Download Optifine. So we need it for this mod. As if we don't have it, we're probably not gonna be able to use the fog. And we need fog. So we're gonna need it for this video. Because it's not gonna work if I don't have fog. I'm just saying that from what I've learned through playing Minecraft a bunch. And if it doesn't work or load, and it just stays there, that's crazy. Yeah, everything works. There we go. Alright, we're gonna put this in here. Optifine. Alright, let's reload this. Alright. Giant Alex is a 12 blocks tall creature with a blooded Alex skin. For the entirety of the whole game, the creature will simply watch you from afar, rarely doing other unexplored actions. When she moves, she leaves behind footprints in the form of pits of 3x2x2 blocks. It is not recommended to get too close to Giant Alex, as in many cases this causes the game to crash. To find Giant Alex, you need to select the version Optifine. Set the difficulty to peaceful. Okay. 6 chance surrender, 0.2 fog distance. Do not forget to enter the seed. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. 6 chunks surrender, 0.2 fog distance. Do not forget to enter the seed, creating the world. Then when you spawn in the world, swim to the mainland because this creature lives on it. Appears in all biomes, most often in swamps, forests, and snowy mountains. You may not notice it at first time, but at first it will always be somewhere in the viewing angle. First encounter. The first person who found her was an unknown player. The whole story is unknown. We only have 2 screenshots from him. The first one shows Giant Alex herself standing among the trees in the swamp. On the second one, you can see that she is taller than the player's house, which is 5 blocks high. He translated the phrase "Death Steve" into decimal code for fun, use it as a seed, and that is how he found Giant Alex. In addition to the screenshots, he also sent me an email asking me to play on this seed to make sure that it really exists. Second encounter. Having received a letter, having studied the material a little, I turned on the record and moved in search of this giant Alex. Okay, time to turn off this music. Let's get this in. Let's get this on. Put that up. Render distance. What was the render distance again? 6 chunks of render. 6 chunks. Resyncs. I need a bunch of this. Quality shaders, yada yada yada. Mood, bright, details, details. No trees. Fog distance, fog start of 2. Quality, again, got that fog going. Passenger, yeah. Other performance. I think that's it. Because we got the fog. Second encounter, having received the letter, having studied the material a little, I turned on the recorder and moved in search of this giant Alex. At first, I thought it was kind of crazy. Like, seriously, how can some mysterious character 12 blocks tall exist in Minecraft? I would say the same thing. Alright, we're gonna try this out for you guys. Alright, let's type it in. Giant Alex. Be in survival mode. Let's get the seed. Nah. This motherfucker blocked it. 7, 7, 7, 8, 7, 4, 3, 8, 1, 2, 0, 9, 2, 9, 3, 7, 8, 9, 5, 7, 8. Alright, let's backtrack. 7, 7, 7, 7, 4, 9, 3, 8, 1, 2, 0, 9, 2, 9, 3, 7, 8, 9, 5, 7, 5. We're in difficult. Do we want cheats? Possibly. Yeah. So we're gonna try this out for you guys. I'm gonna try out the Giant Alex seed. See if we can find Giant Alex, and if we can't, we can't. I think it would be best to Alright, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna put this difficulty to peaceful. Once we arrive in the game, we're gonna hurry up and put it to difficult. Peaceful. We're gonna have to go to a mainland, whether it was a swamp biome. However, they reminded us where we have to go peaceful and have to find mainland somewhere. So we're currently somewhere. Let's grab some wood because we're gonna go out. Fog distance is very low. Gotta find a way out. Oh, wait. How do I auto jump off? We're being told that we have to go to a mainland, so I don't think this is mainland. So she is known to be on mainland. Hold on. Where are we right now? Biome, Deep Ocean. At this moment, we are currently in Deep Ocean, so finding mainland is impossible. So let's go this way real quick. Let's try this side. There is island down here too. Beach. Alright, I'm trying to figure this out, you guys. Trust me. It's a little bit harder than it looks. It's just the island that I was on. Very tiny island. I don't know if I was supposed to put the fog on quite yet, but I had to. So, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm in the waters trying to find land. I haven't found nothing just yet. That's it. Not really a lot to go out of. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess we're here. I guess we have land. Tiny land, maybe. Not big, I wouldn't think. Though it is pretty cool. Where are we? Roofed forest. Very short. Very keep going. They said mainland, so any type of land, like any biomes, I'm guessing, kind of where we need to be. So everything's good. Everything's on peaceful. We have it on peaceful, and so forth. Okay. This is a tiny ass island. Again, I have no idea. This is a tiny island as well. Oh, please tell me I'm not on tiny island. I might be on tiny island again. Ugh. Alright, I think this is mainland. Yeah, mainland. Nice. Okay, we actually made it somewhere. I'm gonna do my spawn point here. Um, take my thing off. We already know where we're at. We're on mainland. I'm gonna go look around, see what we find. There wasn't no sheeps near me, so I don't know how that was possible. Again, there are some rumors said that she is known to be in swamp biomes, so if there is definitely no swamp biomes, probably not gonna be anywhere near where I'm at. So I don't know. I'm thinking like it's possible. I stand corrected because I'm near a swamp biome. Somewhere. Swamp biome. How is that a coincidence that I actually am near a swamp biome? Okay. Well, now what we have to do now is find footprints. And I don't see anything. Yep, I don't see nothing. I don't see anything out of the ordinary about this. No footprints around here. As you count these weird looking waters. I keep seeing block broken. It doesn't sound like a sheep because I wasn't near sheep at the time. It was coming from behind me. Because there was definitely no sheep behind me the entire time, guys. I could tell you that right the hell now. There's stuff being broken as we speak. There are sheeps right here, but they weren't near me. Eerie noise. Yep, nothing, nothing here. I don't see no giant Alex. I don't see any of that bullshit. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. I really don't. I don't see anything. I'm pretty certain that these are all cap, basically not real. So unless y'all see something that I don't see, please let me know because I'm pretty certain I don't see anything. Oh, my fault. Yeah, that's crazy. That one's out of the ordinary. I saw that and I freaked out. Let me know if you guys see anything. Let me know if y'all see footprints of any sort. And like a 3 and 2, whatever you want to call it. Let me know if y'all see anything that I must have missed because I'm pretty certain I didn't miss anything out of the ordinary here and there. That's just normal. Right? Um, yeah, let's just keep going till we find something. I'm gonna test out another one in a bit for sure. I think the Giant Alex one is the one that most people have caught their eye on the most is the Giant Alex one. I think the Giant Alex myth really got to some people, or they actually think like, oh, Giant Alex is in their world. Oh, a single little oak tree right there. It is possible that they could spawn in many main like biomes, whether it's sand biomes, whatever. So let's look all over the place, whether it's these biomes or whatever. I just think it would be better to like look over here because probably get a better insight of where she is. We might be able to see some things. You never know. It's possible. Alright, let's keep going. I don't see no sheep in the area, so I'm positive that we're in the clear of sheeps. Cause I think those were the ones that were causing things to break around me. Oh, I do see a village though. Yay. searching for so long. I found a village. It's a sand village. Hello, Mr. Villager. Hello, Mr. Villager. I acquired stuff. Noise. Oh, man. Alright, let's get going. We can't stay. I'm so sorry. Wish I could. I'm exploring. Owie. So yeah, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't see giant Alex. Pretty much in the clear. This is kind of like where I'd say almost half of the stuff on the internet are fake. I've tested every single one out. I've tested only 2 out. I don't see anything out of the ordinary throughout the video. Um, except for that stupid cross. That was very out of the ordinary. That was probably the only one that I found to be very scary because everywhere I go I see an arrow. So I'm like, freak the fuck out. But I don't see nothing. I don't see no foot. I don't see no foot trail. I don't see nothing. So I guess I could call this a fake because I don't see anything. And trust me, guys, when I say I don't see anything, that's me being vaguely honest. I don't see a damn thing. I can go back to where I was, and I still wouldn't see anything. Probably would be best to go back. I think that's out of the ordinary. Again, I'm not near no sheep, so I don't know how blocks are breaking. I am near sheep, but I wasn't near them at the time. Let's go over here real quick. Maybe we'll find something better. Nope, don't see nothing. And I'm all over the place, guys. I'm literally looking all over. Yep, like I said, nothing here. I don't see nothing. Even if I went on like a separate island, I probably still wouldn't see anything. Even if I did, probably wouldn't have anything. See? Look, nothing. No giant Alex in sight. Just me being stupid. Thinking like, oh, I can actually sight something. That's probably fate as hell. Again, I'm just gonna go around to be sure I didn't have tracks. Or that she actually wasn't around. So, let me know if you see tracks. I'm just being vaguely honest. Let me know. If y'all see tracks, if y'all see footprints, tell me in advance. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Mm. Yep, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm on a new island apparently. I think this is just the same area. Yep, nothing out of the ordinary. Just a bunch of sheeps baying and talking. Not that killing me. So there are blocks being broken, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I can go around and tell you guys right now, I can go around every inch of this area and I will definitely not see a single footprint. And I think some people actually did this with friends who had like a mod set up with morph where they can become whatever the fuck they want. So they must have pretended to be giant Alex, but I don't know. I'm certain that it's not real, it's a myth. Everything about these are myths. You can definitely check out the forums and you can see none of them is worth checking out. I mean, as far as like everything goes. I mean, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary except for that damn cross. So my neck, however, is killing me. Out of the ordinary. My neck is hurting. And then I'm also very hungry. I barely ate anything, so nothing. 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 I'm also in like a birch biome. In the biome with the birches. So again, don't see nothing. Even if I was like over here, we still will not see anything. We're a little bit closer to the end of this area. Not, oh my god, actually there's another freaking village. But I don't think they have like a blacksmith, so I don't see a blacksmith around. Um, yeah, luck. Very lucky. Man, I forgot how much I hate those noises. Well, I guess nothing. She's not around. She's not real. Again, I went all over the place. I went all over the same area that I've always been at. I don't see any footprints of any sort. I don't see that 3 times 2 times 2 footprints that people be saying that she'll give you because it's not here. And she's not real, so Yep, again, cap, very cap. So if you do spot something throughout this video and I missed it, and if you spotted her, please let me know. Because if I missed it and I didn't see it, I'm so sorry. What the hell? Okay, something's up. One piece of oak right here in the middle of all these spruce. Something's off. Hold on. I'm gonna search in. Give me a second. I'm gonna search again. This is abnormal. As it says, she makes 3 times 2 times 2 um footprints, right? So if she makes those type of footprints, who the hell made the sliding footprints? Because my god, I'm so confused. I'm gonna go around and see if like if anything's out of the ordinary. Again, if you see anything throughout the video, let me know. Yep, I don't see nothing. Guess it's fake. So tried it out, tried 2 out. Couldn't find the freaking giant Alex that everybody was raving about. We're gonna try one more and see if we can do it. And if we can't, we can't. But I'm hoping and praying that we'll be able to find something scary, spooky. How about a giant Steve? Giant Steve is um also at one point. Nope, not Giant Steve because Giant Steve caused crash issues as well. There's definitely no seeds, you guys. I don't see a seed in here. Alright, I guess that's it. I'm not gonna worry. There's definitely no seed for this. Oh, there is a seed. So, yeah, I'm gonna go. Everything seemed perfectly fine. Again, factor cap. Another episode will come out tomorrow for episode 2 of testing out scary seed meds. If none of them works, and if you guys already seen anything in the video right now where um you spotted giant owlets or anything particular through the first one and the second one, please let me know in the comments because I want to hear your feedback and see if you might have spotted something that I didn't spot. Because if you did, you probably got good eyesight. Because I'm pretty certain I didn't see anything. I'm pretty certain I didn't see no footprints or anything of the sort. So if y'all saw it and if y'all saw her, let me know because I'm pretty certain like if I didn't see her, you probably didn't either. But again, y'all have better eyesight.